Oh, fuck. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Ignore. No. No. Where am I? Okay. There. Hello, everybody. I am not dumb. I'm actually so smart. Uh, ignore that. Oh. Anyways, hello, everybody. We're playing more Genshin because it's working now. Yippee! And I slept through stream time this morning, so. Alright, guys. Today. So, yesterday we did Mona Venti and Zhongli's story quest, and today we are going to do Zhongli, Tartaglia, and Zhao's. And then we are going to maybe do Ganyu's, but I can't do hers because when I admitted this a long time ago, I accidentally started the Jane Chamber Rising quest. So, yeah. I need to do that quest first before I can do Ganyu's. I'm sorry, chat. Oh, whoops. Riding up riding the wind up currents can help you reach high up places. Oh, really? I heard Venti. Alright. Oh, Millileth, I heard there's a situation. I'm here to ask about it. Hello. Hello, Daipai.
Be on your guard,
Daipai?
traveler.
Daipai.
Now is no time for sightseeing.
And why is that?
Why is that? Has something happened?
Yes. As unusual as this may sound, numerous eyewitness reports have confirmed an active Ruin Guard presence in this area, even though this is far beyond their normal area of activity. Sergeant sent someone to find out just where these ancient machines might have come from. It appears that they simply left their ruin and marched off all of a sudden, for no clear reason.
Suspicious.
So did somebody wake them up?
As I say, the reason is still unclear. We have very little intelligence at present. Moreover, the ruin in question is of the especially spooky variety. Strange noises are often heard coming from within. As such, we are not permitted to investigate until the order comes through from headquarters.
One can never be too cautious.
In any case, the only sensible strategy in the meantime is to increase Millilith patrols. We must not let innocent civilians come to harm.
That's a good point. Ruin guards are probably pretty dangerous for regular folk.
Is there any way I can help?
Wow. I'm very grateful indeed for the offer,
Wow.
but it just wouldn't be worth the risk.
Oh, don't worry about that.
But we're
This
like
one
made out of
beats up
steel.
Ruin guards for breakfast.
Not to brag, but I could beat 10 of you in a fight.
The self-confidence of young people is an extraordinary thing.
I'm thousands of years old.
Well, if you're genuinely offering, I did see some Ruin Guard footprints on the hillside. But since then, I've been too busy warning passers-by to investigate myself.
Footprints, eh?
Why
Interesting.
can't I hear the music?
We'll take the case.
While the Millilith stands guard, evil shall never prevail. On behalf of the Millilith, I salute you, traveler. You have my gratitude. I will rendezvous with you once I have finished my patrol.
Alright. Oh, there's the music. Mighty Cyclops Adventure. Yippee! Alright, let's go investigate. Oh, there's the footprints.
This footprint is huge. It has to be the one that guy was talking about. And here's another one. Yep. Seems the Ruin Guards did come out. The trail of Ruin Guard footprints leads us here to... Ah! A Ruin Guard! Over there!
Sorry.
Laid bare.
Gotta quickly, do my stuff.
Go on. Everlasting as the moon.
God, she's so hot. There we go. Nom, nom,
An
nom, nom, nom.
impressive bounty.
Hello, Ruin Guard. Oh, I have to defeat it? Okay, let's wake it up.
Stabilize.
Teamwork is true.
Overruled.
I need a C6 Bennett. It would make my Arle so much better. Ooh, if we're talking Paimon.
Well, that's one down. Let's keep looking around. Maybe we'll find some more.
Okay, I see some floaty boaties, so we're gonna do a quick little detour. Ooh, we also might stop down there. How have I not defeated any of these yet? I'm so bad at exploring, clearly. The skill.
Have you heard the ballad of the treasure chest?
Solidify.
Transfixed.
I guess this is it.
Oh, that yummy loot.
Ah, something with which to commemorate this occasion.
Alright, let's head back up. Ooh! Violet grass. I wonder if this is how people actually climb. I mean, it kind of is, but like this just kind of looks like they're dragging their knees. Sorry, chat. I'm a musical theater nerd. I have things stuck in my. Chips! Oh. Oh.
Hey you! Check this out! Isn't it awesome? What is he wearing? I've never seen one this close before. Have you ever seen one?
Mm-hmm. Careful, kid. These guys are
You
tough.
bet! Mr. Cyclopses are crazy strong. No bad guys can escape from these guys, that's for sure. Mr. Cyclops? Aw, that's cute. Wait, what? Do people seriously call them that? Yep, my brother said so. And he's the best toy seller in the whole world. It's his job to sell this kind of stuff. Right now, he's at the Institute for Toy Research in Liyue. That's where Mr. Cyclops has come from. It's always nice to meet someone else who likes toys. So tell me, where'd you get your toy from? Must be a pretty new kind, huh? I've never seen one that can fly and talk before.
Limited edition. Jealous much?
Hey, just 'cause you get to play with Paimon all the time does not mean that Paimon's a toy.
Greetings. Have you found anything? Oh. A child? What's the
That reminds me of the
situation here?
meme. You know
We
what's
just,
worse than a
you know,
predator?
found him.
What? A child.
You shouldn't be out here, boy. There are killing machines in the area. It's extremely dangerous.
Or whatever the meme is.
Killing machines? You mean ones that look like this?
Precisely. And including this one. It's not moving now, but if it were to wake up, the consequences would be...
You take that back! Mr. Cyclops is not a killing machine. He's one of the good guys.
Aw, dude,
Um,
sir.
Mr. Cyclops?
Play
You shouldn't
along.
be talking to this guy. If he's saying mean things about Mr. Cyclops, he's definitely a bad man.
Of course.
I'm just trying to help.
Let me handle this. I got this.
I've always been hopeless at dealing with children.
We can tell.
Well then, why don't you get back to your normal job and leave us to do the babysitting?
It seems I have no other choice. Very well. I will continue with my patrol. Please escort the child to somewhere safe. It's much too dangerous here.
Okay.
The mighty Mr. Cyclops scared off the bad guys once again!
Oh, Tooser. What's your name, kid?
My name's Tusser. I came all the way from Snezhnaya to look for my brother in Liyue. But I'm all on my own, and I don't know where to find him. You came all the way from Snezhnaya? Oh, I think this is the part where I give you this. There you go.
Hmm?
What is it? Looks heavy. What the?
So much
My brother
more.
said I should take it with me. He said, find a nice person to give this to, and they will take good care of Tusser. Your brother makes a good point. Still, it's hard to believe you made it all this way armed with nothing but a few bags of Mora. Your family must be super rich. Paimon never knew you could make so much Mora from selling toys.
I will gladly take it and give it to your brother when we find him.
Yay! Thanks, nice guy. All right, now we gotta make a pinky promise. You make a pinky promise, you keep it all your life. You break a pinky promise, I throw you on the ice. The cold will kill the pinky that once betrayed your friend. The frost will freeze your tongue off so you never lie again. Wow, that one nursery rhyme kinda says all you need to know about Snezhnayan culture. Well, if we weren't your babysitters before, we sure as heck are now. But where should we look for your brother?
Northland Bank.
Great idea! Alright, off we go! Alright! Finally, now I get to see my brother!
Alright, let's go visit that redheaded fuck. Off we go. Tell everybody I'm on my way. New friends and new branches to see.
Leo Lee Pavilion. Best Lee food in town.
Let me in, Nadia. Oh,
That seems a little inappropriate, don't you think, sir? How can you...
Relax. Once in a while can't hurt. It'll be fine.
Huh? What is he doing here? Yay! My brother! I found you!
I know that voice. Why, if it isn't my little brother Tusser! My goodness! What a nice surprise, Tusser. I thought I would have to wait till I return home before seeing you again. How are the others? Sister Tonia and Brother Anthon? Is everybody keeping well?
They miss you a lot. Tonya prays for you every day at dinner.
Wait a second. What are you doing here in Liyue, Tusser? How have I not heard anything about this?
Well, what happened was, I saw a boat that looked like it was selling toys, so obviously I thought you were on board. And then, when I got off, I just kept walking and walking, and then I found a Mr. Cyclops! Mr. Cyclops scared off a bad guy, and then I found this nice guy to help me come look for you.
so Tooser's a stowaway.
And also, Tuzer's child's brother? Cool. Suddenly Paimon doesn't feel so bad about taking Tuzer's money.
Tusser, what you did was extremely dangerous. I'm so happy to see you, really I am, but please, promise me you won't do anything like this ever again.
Okay, I promise. Please don't be mad at me.
I'm not
Aww.
mad at you. I just care about your safety, that's all. If you hadn't met these nice people, things could have been a lot more dangerous for you, Tusser. I hope you said a big thank you to them.
Yup, I always remember my pleases and thank yous. Oh, so you did notice we were here. You were just ignoring us. Gotcha.
Forgive me, it's always family first where I'm from. Don't take it personally. I know we've had our differences up to now, but a few minor quibbles aside, we get on quite well, don't you think?
Do you mean that, or are you just keeping up appearances?
Come on, you know I'm just a pawn and all that, just doing my part. As for who wins, who loses, and how each side deals with the consequences, I prefer to leave all that up to the ones playing the game. I'm much more interested in who wins and who loses when it comes to our little sparring matches.
Oh my god.
Sounds like you're ready to get your butt kicked again.
Ha! You're forgetting something about me. I, Tartaglia, spend every second getting stronger. Don't expect to have it quite so easy next time.
I've already come a long way since then. Ready whenever you are.
You aren't gonna fight now, are you?
No, no.
Maybe not right now. Not while my kid brother is watching.
Why do you want to fight the nice guy? Are you guys enemies?
No, not at all. Allow me to formally express my sincerest gratitude for taking care of my darling brother. His safety matters very much to me.
Oh, concern for your family's well-being, that I can understand.
So anyway, Paimon has a question. Tooser said something about you being a toy seller. What's that all about? Aren't you supposed to be one of the Fatui's harbinger?
Yes, about that. Shh, look. I only told him that so that he'll look up to me. In the eyes of a child, working with toys must be the best job imaginable, right? I don't want my family to have anything to do with the Fatui's, or should I say Snezhnaya's, darker side. The older ones already know that I serve the Tsaritsa, but Tooser is still so young, and in his eyes... As I was saying, I remain Snezhnaya's greatest expatriate toy seller, currently attached to the Liyue branch of our Institute for Toy Research.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. My brother's the greatest. He's Mr. Cyclops' bestest friend.
Just humor me in front of Tooser, if you would be so kind. Ah, yes, Ekaterina. I will deal with the issue of that outstanding payment right away.
Hey, slinking off, are we?
But Master Child, would it not be a little improper to ask you to deal with debt collection?
A bet is a bet, isn't it? And if you lose a bet with an agent, well, you might as well get a little exercise out of it.
Are you going off to sell toys now?
That's right. As much as I'd love to catch up a little longer, Tooser, duty calls. I'm sure Mr. Nice Guy here will be happy to keep you company while I'm out, though.
Oh, so we're a babysitter.
Still need to keep babysitting for you? Sure, I really like this guy. And anyway, he made a pinky promise to take good care of me.
Yeah.
Ah, well, it sounds like Tooser really likes you, and that you've already made a pinky promise to take good care of him anyway.
They're ganging up on me. Okay, sure.
Then I'm in your debt. Here, take this as Tooser's
Yay.
entertainment
Anyways,
fund.
what?
I want him to have a good time while he's in Liyue, so take him anywhere he wants. If need
Maybe
be,
calling the
you may
traveling
find me by the
Tartaglia
river
gay,
near
what?
Qingshu Pool. I'll see you both around.
Okay. Alright, Tooser. We're gonna have a great day. We're gonna hang out and everything's gonna be fine. You're gonna behave, please.
Looks like we'll be hanging out with Child's kid brother for a while.
It's
So,
fine. We can
where
do
are we
some
going to play
babysitting.
first? How about we start with the toy store? Huh? What are those super colorful winged things? They're called kites. The kids in Liyue love them.
Hello there, dear. You look like you've come a very long way. Let Granny guess. From what you're wearing, I would say... Snezhnaya.
That's right. How do you play with these kite things, Granny?
When the wind picks up, you let out the string, and whoosh, the kite will fly into the air, up, up, and away.
Wow, that's amazing! Do you have any Mr. Cyclops ones?
Mr. Cyclops, I'm sorry,
I want to fly Mr. Cyclops high into the sky so all the kids can get to know him.
Well, I can do custom builds, but I'll need some amount of reference material.
Will this picture do? I drew it myself. I bring it with me everywhere.
I'll manage. Still, I must warn you that custom builds can really be quite expensive.
It's fine.
We should be fine. Child was pretty generous with that entertainment fund. But then again, throwing money around willy-nilly is, kinda irresponsible.
What do you really mean?
So, yes, technically speaking, these funds are earmarked for Tooser's entertainment. But if there's any left over when we're done, either way,
Juan?
it's time to talk prices.
Okay, let's do, I'm thinking 10,000?
Fine, fine. I've neither the time nor energy to bargain with you at my age. I suppose this price will do.
Thank you!
Worry not. Just leave it to me.
For our next stop, why don't we head to One Man Restaurant? It would be a mighty crying shame to come all the way to Liyue and never try the food.
Hello, welcome. Table for 3?
This restaurant has a really choking smell.
Oh.
A choking smell? You must be referring to our signature spicy chili scent.
Spicy chili? But I can't eat spicy food.
Oh, what a pity. A person who can eat spicy food misses out
So
on
real.
half of life's joys.
Is it really that bad? My meals have to have lots and lots of sugar, and the oil has to be extra virgin vegetable oil. Wow, we've got a real rich kid on our hands.
Ooh.
Looks like Wanman Restaurant's dishes aren't to Tooser's taste. Maybe we should go somewhere else.
Will that be all? Any more special requests?
What do you mean, Chef Now?
Haha! Giving the people what they want is the very reason One Mean Restaurant exists. If I thought for 1 second that I couldn't make a dish to satisfy this child's tastes, I would have absolutely no business calling myself a chef ever again.
Whoa, there seems to be a lot of professional pride riding on this. Then we'll leave it to you, Chef Now. We'll be eating here after all. Sure.
But let me say this first. Special requests are going to cost. Of course, we aren't going to demand prices anywhere near as exorbitant as the likes of Lioli Pavilion or Shinwei Kiosk.
Oh.
Is it just Paimon? Or are premium custom orders in fashion lately? Still, surely there must be a little room for negotiation, right?
Well, let's try.
Ah, you folks. Let's go with this then. Any more haggling and we'll ruin the other customers'
Yay!
appetites.
Thanks, Chef Now.
I'm a professional haggler.
Please sit wherever
Put it
you
on my
like.
resume.
Your food will be here shortly.
Ugh. It was a little too sweet. Paimon feels a little sick. I thought it was just right. Almost exactly like how my sister Tonya makes it. But
Oh.
this doesn't feel right somehow. Didn't we bring Tooser here to try Liyue's specialties? Whatever.
He's
So
a
where do you
kid.
want to go next, Tooser? I was so caught up looking for my brother when I first got here that I didn't get a good look around. Good idea! The hustle and bustle at the wharf is a specialty of Liyue Harbor, too.
Wow. Leo's really got a lot going for it.
Try something new in the one
Do 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 do. Down we go.
Wow, this place is huge! And there's so many people!
Mm-hmm.
Are the waves here always like this? Don't they ever freeze?
Nope. Too warm.
Given Liyue's climate, the area around the harbor's mouth probably never gets cold enough to freeze. Paimon is kind of
Oh,
the
I'm really
traveler's
quickly gonna get a
exclusive
snack.
personal tour guide. But since this is a special occasion, Paimon can make an exception to help Tusser get to know the place. This place is Liyue's commercial hub, and it's been the biggest port in the Seven Nations ever since it was decided that Liyue would take on the world through trade. Other than merchant vessels, many fishing boats and
Alright, I'm
industrial
back.
transports dock here to replenish their fishery supplies and daily necessities, which, thanks to the immense throughput capacity of the wharf,
Mister doesn't know what you're saying.
yeah, Paimon can't remember how the rest goes anyway. Well, guess Paimon will just have to explain this Paimon style. So this harbor is like Tevat's mouth, and it's the biggest mouth you've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
All the nations float their boats over the sea into the mouth. The harbor goes nom 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 and has a taste of each boat and the cargo it has on board.
Mm-hmm.
Then Liyue Harbor rubs its big round belly in satisfaction because it's all stuffed full of delicious Mora.
Yeah, this is very Paimon style.
Hey, what's that big metal hook over there? I want to see. Wait, Tusser, don't run off. After all that, he wasn't even listening.
I wouldn't want to listen to you either, I'm not gonna lie, Paimon.
That metal hook is huge, and it gets bigger the closer we get.
Yeah, that's
This is
perspective,
an
Tusser.
anchor. Docked ships use it to hold themselves in position to stop the wind and waves from blowing them away. An anchor. Got it. But I think I might get it mixed up with Commodore Hook. Commodore Hook? Is this another one of your weird toy names? My brother always sends me a really big toy for my birthday. Commodore Hook, Black Steel Jack, Iron Tony. We keep them all in our backyard.
Hello, Kirby. Are they as big as that anchor?
Yeah, and that's why I can't bring them with me all the time. It's a shame.
Jesus Christ,
Wow.
kid.
Using Fatui funds for personal gain? To think Snezhnaya would let their harbingers do that.
Paimon!
Some giant toys.
Paimon, we are not allowed to use the word Fatui. What are you doing? How's things? They're going.
But suddenly, it doesn't seem so strange that Tusser would treat a ruin guard as a giant toy. But my favorite has to be Mr. Cyclops. Even though I mostly came here to see my brother, the other big thing I wanted to do was play with Mr. Cyclops. Oh, are they selling fish over there? Let's have a look. Hey! Quit running off!
Tusser's gotta have ADHD. I mean, like, me too, kid, but my god. Where did he go?
Tell me.
Is this where they sell fish? Wow, the fish here in Liyue are so small.
Hey, whose fish are you calling small? Little kids shouldn't go around ruining others' business.
He's just a curious kid. No need to get worked up.
Yeah, jeez,
That
man.
said, these fish are actually pretty big by Paimon standards. Just how big are the ones you're used to, Tusser? Maybe 200 times your size?
Jesus Christ. That's crazy big.
There are legends in my hometown about it. It's supposed to be a super delicious fish. I told my brother about it, and he went out to sea to catch one for me. A few days later, he returned with a humongous fish slung over his shoulder. Anthon and I were
Bruh.
so happy. Are you sure that was a fish? Paimon thinks it sounds more like some sort of leviathan.
Your brother spoils you too much. Hold on, I gotta wash my hands.
Hey, Mr. Nice Guy, let's go over there to see the boats.
Damn, Tuso, stop moving.
What's wrong, Tooser? Are you tired? You don't seem so happy. I miss my brother. What? But we were just with him. Yeah, but for such a short time that it doesn't count. Take me to see my brother. I don't want to play anymore.
Jesus Christ. Okay, guess we've got no
Well,
choice.
We've played with Tooser long enough, haven't we? Paimon thinks we've tried our best here. Child
Yeah.
said that he'd be by the river near Qingshu Pool. Why don't we look for him there? Yay! Let's go! Let's go!
Okay, Tuso. Calm down, buddy. If only Arlecchino could step on me. I mean, what? Who said that? That's crazy. That's crazy. Who would say that? Anyways, I mean, this is another character I'm gonna step on me, but who said that? Who said that? That's crazy. Oh, hi, child.
Found him! There's Child! Wait, he's talking to the treasure hoarders?
You know what I'm here for, I trust.
Oh, you got lip. Making us guess, are you? If you want to join up, let me just say this first. Dandy kid like you ain't welcome.
Oh, what a commendable imagination. Well, in the Tsaritsa's name, I suppose I should forgive you country bumpkins for your ignorance. For I am...
Brother! You're selling them toys, aren't you, brother? That's so cool. I've always wanted to watch you work.
Well, why, yes, of course. For I am, the greatest toy salesman in Snezhnaya.
So cool.
Oh God,
Huh?
sir.
You playing games, pretty boy?
So, will you buy or not? The toys that Snezhnaya produced...
Toys?
Wow. Is that what it's gonna cost to fix that head of yours?
Look at that. Spreading joy and laughter to everyone. That's what
Oh,
toy
too
selling is
sad.
all about.
I'll say it again. Toys from Snezhnaya, 3 months prior, 600,000 mora paid in full.
Yeah, no. Sorry, sales boy. The same joke isn't funny twice. Or were you always cruising for a bruising?
All right then. I'll make things a little easier for you. I'll join the...
Would you listen to yourself? You think we just let any old person into the treasure hoarders? I'm
Bro,
not
you
so
ain't
sure
that
you could hack
exclusive.
it.
Well then, why don't you put me to the test, dear seniors? I like to think of myself as quite talented in the field of treasure hunting.
Looks like you're not gonna pack it up until someone packs you in. Alright then. Show us what you got. Truth be told, we've set up a shop here because there's a fine little loot cave nearby. But the treasure hasn't been easy to get at. We've been at it for 2 days now. If you think you're up to snuff, why don't you have a crack at it on our behalf? Of course, that means that once you got it, it's ours. Don't try to sneak off with the prize now.
Come on. If we can't do it, do you really think this guy stands a chance?
An initiation test, eh? Interesting. It's been a while since I've been assessed by someone else.
The loot's on the opposite cliff. We're gonna hang back here and watch the show.
Huh, no problem. Don't blink though, or you might miss it.
Oh. No, 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 no. I'm stupid, I'm stupid, I'm stupid. Go, go, go. It's okay, chat. I'm totally skilled. My gliding skills, they're the best. Oh,
So,
that was the treasure
Well,
they
I
were
have the
struggling
goods.
with.
Here you go. So how'd I do? Pretty well, I'd say.
Brother, what do we do? This fellow isn't normal.
Please,
not
hold on a
normal.
moment, sir. We need to discuss something amongst ourselves.
Hey, yo,
He ain't
these
here
guys
for
are
an
free.
initiation. He just wanted to show off.
Honestly, we'd be no match for him if he wanted to fight.
Guys, do you think that maybe we're being robbed?
I don't know. Surely he wouldn't have come here all dressed up like that if he was only after us. Unless maybe his words have hidden meaning.
Snezhnaya, 3 months, 600,000. Oh, I get it. It was insider talk. I remember that the boss took out a 600,000 more loan from that Snezhnayan bank about 3 months ago, and still hasn't repaid it.
Uh-oh.
So this guy must be the debt collector. But why didn't he just say so? What's with all the toy talk?
There's a kid here, dumbass.
And that's where you're still green. See, in a lot of professions like this, people speak in code to protect the privacy of their business partners and clients.
Makes sense. Owing money is pretty embarrassing.
This guy isn't one to mess with, I tell you. He's a professional. Way too professional.
No, way too professional.
Mr. Salesman, my apologies, but we can't have you joining us.
Oh? I didn't pass? I must say, I never imagined that the treasure hoarders would have such strict entry requirements.
No, it's not that. What we mean is that you're too big a fish for our little pond. But we fully understand the situation
Fuck
with
that
the,
mean?
Toys, sir. We'll fetch that 600,000 for you right away.
I see. Well then, it's been a pleasure doing business with you. We get paid, and everyone stays happy. A wonderful
Yeah.
outcome, wouldn't you say?
Yes. Couldn't agree more, sir.
That's my brother for you. Toy sellers are so cool.
He's a bit of a special case.
Ah, Master Child, you're here. A new batch of fresh recruits have just...
Hey now, keep your voice down. Can't you see I'm entertaining some clients over here?
Ooh.
Clients? Well, anyway, the Motherland has dispatched a new batch of recruits to Liyue. They've just arrived, and I'm afraid we must trouble you to speak to them.
Do I have to? Now is hardly the best time.
I must
Sorry, man, it's your
apologize for
job.
troubling you, Master Child, but they are already waiting for you south of Lingju Pass. Every new batch of recruits must be baptized by the Tsaritsa's will, through the words of her harbingers. This has always been our rule.
What do you mean
At present, Master
baptized? The
Child,
fuck?
You are the only harbinger in Liyue. Please, everyone is standing in formation and waiting for you to bestow this honor upon them.
Well, all right then, I'll go. Just give me a moment to catch up with my brother, and I'll be right with you.
Do you have to keep working?
Yes, Tooser. We have a group of new toy sellers fresh in from the motherland, and I need to go teach them the ropes.
Wow, that's great! When I grow up, I want to be a toy seller too.
Hello, Crimson.
Can I go listen?
I'm doing good.
I'm afraid you're still
More
too young,
story
Tooser.
quests.
I'm not sure if you'd understand much of it, and most of it's rather boring anyhow. Why don't you go play with the Traveler instead? Sound good?
You're dumping him on us again?
I really do have to go now, Tooser. A lot of people are waiting to see me.
Bruh.
I'll
Bruh.
see you around, alright?
Bruh. Sorry, Tooser. We gotta hang out more.
Dotes on his brother, but now he's gotta ditch him again. Must be a really tough job.
Oh, dialogue. Whoops, I was looking at something. I think that covering it up is the tough part.
Yeah, you're right. He hasn't done himself any favors with the whole toy seller cover story.
Oh, he
To
has
think
not.
he'd go this far just to prevent his family from seeing his dark side.
He's being a bit overprotective.
Maybe. But he has good intentions, doesn't he? Wait.
Mm.
Where's Tooser?
Oh, goddamn. Could neither of you keep your eye on him while you were chatting,
Where'd he
you
go?
dumbasses? I'd guess he probably snuck off to follow his brother.
Seems likely. Tooser did seem really eager to hear his brother's
God
speech.
damn it. We're the worst
Either
babysitters
way,
ever.
Let's head over there first.
We suck, man. Hold on, hold on. We'll go fetch Tooser in a second. This is why you shouldn't have children, Caius. You don't have to remind me. I don't want kids. The only kids I would want would be adopted ones. I don't want to give birth. Ugh. That is a horrifying thought. Yeah, no, young children, I should not be trusted around because I will lose them. I will feed them too much sugar and get in trouble with their parents. My family's going on a cruise in July, and the rule is if you feed a kid sugar, you have to take care of them for like the next 8 hours. I don't think my family realizes that that's just an invitation for me to cause chaos. Candy's a good way to shut a kid up. Exactly. So what I'm hearing is that they're giving me permission to feed their children sugar and then go cause chaos with said children.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
You're telling me all I gotta do is feed my little cousins
Wouldn't
sugar
gliding be
and then I have an
faster?
army of small children? Sounds good to me. I'm gonna go torment people, excuse me. Give me an army of 7-year-olds and I'm gonna come back with 50 more. And they're all gonna be sugar high for the rest of the day. 'Cause I'm evil. Oh, wow, there he is. Who's there? Stop it! Oh, wait, I have ice cream that I want to grab.
Tooser,
Shit.
so you did come here.
Don't you ever run off like that again, young man.
Shh, quiet. My brother's giving his speech.
From this day forward, you will honor the oaths you have made to Her Majesty
Okay, I'm
the
quickly
Tsaritsa, and
to
you
go
will
get ice
stop
cream.
at nothing to bring
'Cause I
Snezhnaya
remember a good
victory.
chunk of this
You
one
shall
quest.
sweep through this land like the icy winds of the furthest north, as strong as the hoarfrost of Zeppeljarny Palace. You will chill the very marrow in our enemies' bones. Her Majesty expects of you loyalty, ruthlessness, and meticulousness. For the trials that we face are harsh, and our enemies are like... like kites and rattle drums, who shall become redoubtable foes of Mr. Cyclops in the marketplaces of Liyue.
Uh-huh. Kites are really fun, too.
What the fuck?
This is, of course, an analogy. As they say, the marketplace too is a battlefield.
Uh-huh.
So
Oh my
as your
God.
sales manager here in Liyue, I demand that you obey my every order. A refusal shall be considered a betrayal, and the price for betrayal is to be dishonorably discharged from the Liyue Institute of Toy Research.
Oh dear God.
Whoa, that's really strict. Won't people be really sad if they get fired from the institute?
Are we dead ass? Yes.
Huh?
Seeking to please everyone pleases no one at all. Forget it. Perhaps a round of hands-on training will suit us better.
Hands-on training?
After all, a strong body is the proof of one's capacity.
Hey, did he just say that we're doing hands-on training?
Yeah, you are.
A Harbinger wants to spar with us personally? Well, what an honor.
I can't believe it. Are recruits like us really worthy?
Am I hearing a hint of objection to this idea?
Not at all, sir.
That's the spirit. Now come at me, you lot.
Ooh.
You'll get frostbite.
You're mine.
Think you can get away?
You can run, but you can't hide.
Overruled.
There it goes.
Well then, do you all understand what I said earlier?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Excellent. And you all almost managed to get me limbered up. In other words, you've done well for new recruits.
Thank you, Lord Harbinger.
All right, hush now. Now then, I wish you all glorious victory for Snezhnaya, for Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, and for yourselves.
Oh, how
Dismissed.
sweet. And for yourselves.
You are amazing!
Oh, Tooser, what in the world are you doing here? There I was thinking that the Traveler had taken you to play at Wang Shuin.
Nope.
Yikes, that's some terrible acting.
We tried. Bitch ran away. You really did get stronger. Okay, that feels like flirting. Let's do it.
I told you, didn't I? I never pass on an opportunity to improve my strength. I'm not the man I was when we first met.
So it literally sounds like a fucking rom-com. Like, I'm not the man I was when we first met. That sounds like a rom-com. The fuck? You didn't go all out, though. Didn't see your black armor anywhere.
You must mean my foul legacy transformation. It puts a great strain on my body, so it's best saved for crucial moments. I still haven't fully recovered from the injuries I suffered when I used it at the Golden House. Anyway,
Why am I
I'm no
streamer gooning?
senora. I don't use lethal force against recruits. Come on now.
The
'Cause,
foul legacy transformation?
That's who I am.
Does it make you stronger than Mr. Cyclops? You could say that. I wanna
Down,
learn to fight
Kais.
too.
No!
I want to be cool like you.
Now, Tooser, fighting isn't about looking cool. You can only continue to get stronger if you know the reason why you're fighting. I can teach you, but think carefully first. Why do you want to fight?
I want to protect Sister Tonya.
That's a good
Oh,
answer,
that's so
Tooser.
sweet.
When I return to Snezhnaya, I will start teaching you fighting techniques. Then you'll have to protect Tonya
Aw.
for me. How does that sound?
Leave it to me.
Ugh.
You know, Tooser's a good kid when he's not being so stubborn.
Yeah. Emphasis on not being so stubborn. Protecting family is an admirable motivation.
You've had a nice long time here in Liyue, haven't you, Tusser? Isn't it about time that you took the boat back home?
But you've been so busy, and we didn't get any time to play together yet.
Tusser, you know I'm very busy at work. And hasn't it been fun traveling all over the place with a proper traveler?
He's just worried he won't be able to keep up the Toy Seller Act forever. Well, how about this? If you just do one little thing for me, I'll be a good boy and go back home.
Oh dear, who taught this little devil to bargain?
Um.
Alright, what'll it be?
Take me to visit the Institute of Toy Research.
Oh god.
Do you think he means that ruin that the Millelith was talking about? The one where all the ruin guards were coming from?
Risky
Done deal.
wish.
After all, you've
Huh?
come all this way for me, Tusser. As your brother, it's only right for me to grant you one last wish before you leave.
Exactly. Are you sure this is a good idea? It doesn't seem like the best place for kids. You should come along too, Traveler. This time, it's Tusser's turn to take you sightseeing.
Let me think. Ah, yes, the Institute of Toy Research is not far at all from Lingju Pass. Now, Traveler, you're not the sort of person who would disappoint a kid now, are you?
Okay.
The
Okay.
brothers are ganging up on us again. Oh, fine. We'll go.
Okay. That's not what I meant to do. Whoops. Also, I just realized something. No! There's no line about Scaramouche.
Objectively speaking, his personality is ill-suited to that of a harbinger. He often tries to think the best of others and finds himself used by them as a result. Of course, he is very talented. With time, I'm sure he'll come into his own. I see no need to judge him too early.
Aw.
She and Piero were the first harbingers I became acquainted.
Oh damn, they fucking have spoilers. Okay. I thought they were good at changing storyline or voice lines. Oh, there's your order. Don't mind if I do. Slurp. Okay, can I teleport? I might as well just fucking walk. Huh? We're almost there. I can taste it. Oh god. That was so fucking weird. Alright, we're here.
Here we are. Welcome to Liyue's Institute of Toy Research.
Yeah, we're here! I can already hear the sounds of machinery inside. Awesome! What is this place? And how do you know about it?
Based on my limited understanding, I believe this is one of Dottore research facilities. Dottore is another one of the Fatui Harbingers. He loves tinkering with old things. It's a personal passion of his.
Yeah, that's one way you
So
can put
he
it.
converted these ruins into a Ruin Guard research lab.
Huh? So the ruin guards are built by the Fatui?
No, Paimon.
No, they have much closer connections to the Abyss. So, strictly speaking, they're as much our enemies as anyone else's. We just do research, nothing more. As to why the Ruin Guards have been moving outside of this area recently, I can only imagine that he's gotten bored of playing around with them and has lost interest in this place.
Wow, yet another Harbinger with a bad attitude. But at least this explains why you were totally okay with bringing Tooser here. Seems you did your homework ahead of time.
Well, I wouldn't go quite that far. I actually have no idea what this place is like on the inside.
Child.
Wait, so, are you or are you not worried about your brother's safety?
Of course I am. But no matter what the danger is, I will parry it. Isn't that what any older brother would do? Even Tooser understands that, now that he knows what he's fighting for. It's the very same reason that's been nestled in my own heart for so many years.
What are you guys chatting about? Come on, let's go in!
All right, follow me.
Alright. Whoops. I keep not pressing W. Alright, well, they're gonna give us Child as a trial character anyway, so we're fine.
Brother, someone was saying that Mr. Cyclops is a killing machine.
Were they now? What a silly thing for them to say. And you shouldn't go repeating it either, Tooser. You're far too young to be talking about such violent topics.
Yeah, I knew that they were lying anyways. Mr. Cyclops is here to defeat the bad guys and protect the world. He's my favorite toy.
Right.
Aww.
With Mr. Cyclops around, the bad guys won't ever get you.
That's right. Okay, I'm going to go play with Mr. Cyclops now.
Wait.
Hey, Tooser, wait up!
Oh god. Child. I think you're the worst babysitter ever.
Alright?
Oh dear god.
There's another path over there. Let's move.
Bro, how are you not able to watch your own brother? Hello? Open up! Oh. I thought he said he'd never been in here before. Yeah, clearly he hasn't. Oh wait, yeah, he said there was another path. Maybe he's just very observant. He could just be observant. Fun fact, on my private account, this fucker was my first ever 5-star.
No time to lose.
Hold on, taking a quick little bite of ice cream. Is that good or bad?
Oh,
Both.
the door opened. Was that you?
That's right. But give me a moment over here, Tooser. I need to make sure that everything's safe. Maybe I shouldn't have spoiled him quite so much.
Oh, really? It's good because he was a good starter 5-star for somebody who's new to the game. Bad, however, because I got him, so I joined during Venti's second banner. So
I don't
his
know,
rerun banner.
But if there's a chance it's where Tooser is, we need to stop this before things get ugly.
And I had been working so hard to get Venti. And then 3 pulls into the next banner after Venti, after I tragically didn't get him. 3 pulls! I got Tartaglia. So I was so close to getting Venti. The reason why I joined this game was because of Venti, and I was so close to getting him. So I got Tartaglia.
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
That's a good reason to join. Yeah, no, my friend showed me a picture of Venti, and I was like, damn, that's a twink. I need him. I said, wow, thank you for showing me this picture of the twink in a forest. I need the twink. And then I got the twink. A year, 2 years later? I didn't get him for quite some time. It was devastating.
Tooser, see that big stone cube in front of you? I need your help.
Yay! Do I really get to help my big brother out?
You bet. Now I'll count down from 3, and then we touch it together. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Oh, there's a chest over there that I want.
That's bright.
Oh,
What
whoops.
is that?
Oh, we're gonna die.
It's a witch ray that will turn
That's
you
on
into
me.
a little lamb if it hits you. So stay out of its way.
Yeah, they would. They've made some skins, but I need a Venti God skin. Please and thank you, Hoyoverse. Because I would bust at that. Anyways, I would be oh so happy if I could have a skin of Venti in his fun outfit. I need a Venti schoolgirl uniform. I don't think they do that one. I just hope for a Venti and Zhongli Archon outfit variants. So that would be pretty cool. Doozer! Venti summer fit? Yes, I must. I must. Anyways,
Back
what?
together at last. You're not hurt, are you, Tooser?
Hurt? No way. This is really fun. Fine for you, maybe. We were all scared to death. What's over there? Wow, this room is huge. Is this where Mr. Cyclops takes his friends when they come to visit?
It is. Impressive,
What
isn't
you
it?
get for lying,
Now,
child.
how about a little game of hide and seek?
Huh? Now? But
I have a surprise for you, you know.
a surprise? Oh, what sort of surprise?
Don't worry, you'll have the chance to look for it later. But before that, you have to close your eyes, turn around, and count down from 60.
Okay, 60 is a really long time, though.
Come on, wake up, bitches.
60, 59, 58.
There's not much time. Let's clear all these hazards out.
48, 47, 46, 45. Are you guys okay? What's all that crashing and banging?
Don't worry, it's all part of the surprise.
Gather.
16, 12, 10.
Hey, no cheating. You skipped a few numbers, you little rascal.
You noticed. All right. 15, 14, 13.
Oh shit.
2, 1. Okay, you ready?
Give me another 10 seconds, Tooser. Still hiding.
Huh. Now who's the cheater? All right, 10 seconds, that's it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming, ready or not?
This is the surprise your brother prepared for you.
Wow. He actually pulled it off. And the way he knocked those ruin guards around was like they really were kids' toys. But Paimon wonders if he'll be alright after using the Valve Legacy transformation again. Awesome! Boy, if these Mr. Cyclopses weren't so big, I'd sure love to take one home. Wait, where'd he go? Where'd my brother go? Aren't you guys supposed to be playing hide and seek? Oh, that's right! I was so excited that I forgot all about our game. Well, let's go look for him together, okay?
It's a good thing that you two found me first. Looks like using the Foul Legacy transformation while I was still injured took more out of me than I thought.
Okay,
I have no
dumbass.
idea what I'd do if Tooser saw me like this. Look at me, deflated as a burst balloon.
You're not afraid that I might end you right here?
As I recall, you have siblings too, yes? I figured that you probably wouldn't take me out in front of my little brother.
Really milking this situation, huh?
Like I said, I can never pass on an opportunity to test my limits. And that's why I, Tartaglia, am always getting stronger.
Okay, buddy, stop acting tough.
Anyway, childhood dreams are all too easily shattered. Even if you just leave them be, they will fall to pieces all by themselves. So someone has to protect them, right? If you make a promise, you keep it. If you make a mistake, you apologize. And if you give someone a dream, you defend it to the end. That is what family is all about, isn't it? Remind you of something, did I?
Quit the tough guy act already! You need to see a doctor right away, mister!
Mm-hmm.
A fine suggestion, but first, I have a little something for Tooser. Please give it to him on my behalf.
Huh? Is this a Mr. Cyclops action figure?
Indeed. I had made it to order by a smith some time back. I had intended to give it to him on my return to Snezhnaya, but it seems that it would make a better souvenir at this point.
Wow.
Bitch, I can hear the pain you're
Now
in.
that Paimon thinks about it, Child's family are really lucky to have him, aren't they?
I'll also need you to explain my abrupt departure to Tooser. You'll help me out, won't you?
If you make a pinky promise, you keep it all your life. I break a pinky promise, I get thrown on the ice.
The cold will kill the pinky that once betrayed your friend. The frost will freeze your tongue off so you never lie again. Ah, that nursery rhyme brings back so many delightful memories.
Delightful.
Tooser taught you that one, did he?
Go in peace.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, hey, Tooser. I hate to break it to you, but your brother,
I can't find him
you
anywhere.
get to go back to work.
Where did he go?
I found your brother a moment ago. He's already headed back.
What? Why? Why would he leave without me?
A huge number of people suddenly wanted to buy Mr. Cyclopses.
So he had to leave in a real hurry. He didn't abandon you here on purpose. Oh. That's great. But still, I was kind of hoping we could play here a little longer.
Well, this is for you from your brother. Mr. Cyclops will keep you company instead.
Look at this! I never knew that they made Mr. Cyclopses in this size. Look, it even has my name on it. It's my very own Mr. Cyclops.
Yes, it is.
You're really loving it, huh? You bet. My brother is the best big brother ever. You had a tour of Liyue, you met your brother, visited the Institute of Toy Research, and got yourself a souvenir. Now that's what we tour guides call the perfect trip. Do you think you're ready to head back to Snezhnaya now? Don't worry. I know I can't get my way all the time. That'd just be annoying for everyone else.
Oh, really?
So, let's go.
You know that you can't get your way all the time? Doesn't seem like it, Tooser. This is why I should also not be trusted around kids. I'm so combative. I would fight a child. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I'm joking. Hello, Genshin? You want to load, please? Don't even lie. You would. Listen, only if the kid needed its ass beat, then I would fucking beat him up. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Switch, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I would never harm a child. I'm an angel, Crimson. What do you mean? I'm so nice. Taking a quick detour. I'm the coolest guy you've met, so why we both lying? Okay, you're lying. I'm not lying. I'm super cool. So that's why you're not the coolest person I've ever met, because I'm far cooler. Vlad, shut up. Shut up. I don't want to talk to you either.
Sir, young Master Tooser, I've been waiting for you.
Did Child send you?
That's correct. Master Child instructed me to arrange for young Master Tooser's return trip. Please, come this way.
Who are you? My big brother always tells me never to go off with strangers. But you've been following us around this whole time. Yeah, that's because I've known who you are all along. What? My brother told us all about you in a letter he sent back home. Sister Tonia read it to me. I actually recognized you the moment I saw you. I just couldn't remember your name. What a strange twist of fate.
Your brother didn't say anything bad about me, did he?
Not at all. In fact, he said that if he ever had the chance, he'd quit his job and join you on your adventures.
Young Master Tooser, the boat to Snezhnaya will dock soon. We'd best prepare for boarding.
Gee, time really flies.
That feels very gay.
Well then, see you, Mr. Nice Guy. I'll wait for you back home. You definitely have to come visit Snezhnaya sometime.
You mean, what do you mean he's telling? Want to make a pinky promise?
Yeah, pinky promise, pinky promise. You make a pinky promise, you keep it all your life. You break a pinky promise, Paimon throws you on the ice. The cold will kill the pinky that once betrayed your friend. The frost will freeze your tongue off so you never lie again. It's a promise then. Bye-bye, Tooser. Have a safe trip.
So, Tartaglia, he's totally into. Yeah, why are you telling your family about me? Hello?
Child? So you were here this whole time? What are you hiding for?
Kinda gay.
Why didn't you come and say goodbye?
Partings are special moments. If he spent his final moments in Liyue seeing me all haggard and weak like this, that's not a memory I want him to leave with. Still, it is a shame that I couldn't see him off by myself. I should have been the one taking him back. I do have subordinates to escort him, but I still feel a little uneasy.
Jeez,
He'll
don't you
be
think
okay.
you spoiled him enough already?
I can't quite explain it, but somehow I felt much more at ease leaving him in your care. And to think that not long ago we... Ah, yes, I almost forgot. Remuneration for your services, which I really couldn't have done without this time.
Aha! So you do have a heart after all.
Oh my god.
One other
Paimon.
thing. Don't forget our promise now. Let's have a rematch when we get the chance. This time, with my honor as a harbinger on the line.
I'm looking forward
You
to
best
it.
go rest up first. Don't come crying to us when you lose all over again.
Regardless of who wins or loses our next bout, I'd also like to invite you over to my home. I'll introduce you to my other siblings, Tonya and Anthon. They're great kids, and I'm very proud of them both.
We'll take you up on that offer. Mostly because we already made a pinky promise to Tooser.
I'm sure that he'll
We're
be very
being
excited to
invited
see
into
you two.
your home?
Well, that settles it. I'm looking forward to it. Now, farewell, my friends, till we meet again in Snezhnaya.
That felt gay. Yeah, that felt gay. This is why I picked the male traveler. Okay, because, listen, Lumine's great, but I prefer to ship a male traveler with men. And then, I mean, I still ship the female traveler with the women. It's just, I prefer the character ships, aka. Do I have Beto and Ningguang? No, I don't. Okay, well, Beto and Ningguang would be my first example. Jean and Lisa. Mitching and Ganyu. Daya and Kandake. Just say you like Yaoi. I like Yaoi. But I also like Yuri, don't get me wrong. I like Yuri. But, here's my thing, and this is gonna sound really, really stupid to other people. But I can't help it. I feel like I'm objectifying women when I look at Yuri and I'm like, oh, hot women with hot women. I feel like a straight man. And I hate that. I don't want to feel like a straight man because I like looking at women. Alright, let's do Zhao's story quest. Baby girl. That's why I throw femboys in, for real, for real. I just like femboys because I like femboys.
Is it just Paimon, or is there something weird about those hilly trails over there?
They do give off a sinister energy.
Paimon thinks so too. We've seen plenty of hilly trails before, and they're always the bad guys. But this is different. Uh-oh. This is right by the Wangshu Inn too. The guests are in great danger. Now that we've seen it, if we don't do anything about it, Paimon will feel really guilty. Let's go take care of them.
Okay. That was easy.
These super evil hilly trolls are more difficult to defeat than the usual kind, too. Hey!
That was not
seems
difficult.
Like people
Fuck you
are
mean.
gathering over there. Wonder what they're doing.
Why does that guy have a sigil of permission?
Whoa! See that guy in the mask? He scared off all the hilly trolls.
Yeah, with a sigil of permission, Paimon.
Oh, you mean like
Who
Xiao?
doesn't?
Now that you mention it, this guy's mask is kind of similar to the one that he wears. But the magic he was using seemed even more adeptacy than Xiao's. Shall we
No,
go
it
say hi?
didn't. Stop lying, Paimon. Star Snatch. What a name.
Hello. Allow us to introduce ourselves. This is...
Please, if you're here to thank me, there's no need. Cleansing the world of evil is the duty of the Adepti.
Snatch. Okay.
Think nothing of it. One certainly doesn't. Wait, who are you? One had assumed you were followers, but on closer inspection it seems that we have not met.
We're just travelers passing by.
And this is my sidekick.
Sidekick?
One sees. One
Excuse
too
me.
shall introduce oneself.
Anybody's
For it
the
is good
sidekick
manners
here.
to
It's
comply.
fine.
The one before you is the Adeptus, Master of Stars, though one is better known to one's followers as Star Snatcher. One descended from one's mountain abode to cleanse the world of evil, whereupon fate saw fit that our paths should cross. Now,
Bro, what
tell
type
me
of
that
bullshit
which
is
you
being
wish
spouted
for.
right now?
Our wishes? Paimon thought that the Adepti and Leoi were just really good in battle. You mean you can grant people's wishes too?
There are different levels of Adepti.
No,
Are
there's
the
not.
stars loftier than the mountains, clouds, and moon?
Bruh.
Yet, it is unbecoming of an Adepti to
If he
boast
says one
of
more
one's
time.
powers.
One
would
more
have
time.
you first
I'm
speak
gonna
to
give him
one's
one up.
followers,
He's freaking
and
he's
only
gonna say it
then
a shit
make
ton
your
more.
verdict.
Mm-hmm. Male
Have
believer.
you seen the Master of Stars in action? His power truly hails from the divine. I believe that now there is finally some hope for my ailing father.
Tell me about the Master of Stars.
Watching him use his magic is all the proof you need. A true Adeptus, no doubt about it. Not long ago, I sought some medicine from him on behalf of my ailing father. The difference with Boo Boo Pharmacy's prescriptions was like night and day, I tell you. Once it was boiled and ready, it gave off this really ethereal mist. Seemed pretty adeptal to me. Could have also been because there was mistflower in it, though. Adepti medicine is surely
Really?
the most potent. My father will recover soon, I just know it. Sure, you
Bruh.
have to make some sacrifices if you seek help from an Adeptus like the Master of Stars. I had to give a few antiques as offerings.
Bruh.
But my father's life is worth much more than a few old relics,
So
right?
he's a scammer? The Adepti don't need mortal money. Dumbass. Okay. Mercantile
The
believer.
Millelith don't really need to do shifts when the Master of Stars is around, do they?
Bruh. What do you know about the Master of Stars?
I'm a merchant, and I had an especially valuable batch of goods that needed transporting recently. So I asked the Master of Stars if he would make the journey with me, as presumptuous as that was. Reason being, monsters run a mile as soon as he so much as holds up his talisman. We didn't have the slightest bit of trouble the whole journey. It didn't come cheap, of course, but then soliciting the services of an Adeptus is a monumental affair. Just
Bruh.
look at the Rite of Dissension. So I can accept it, but I
Bruh.
doubt that most from outside of Liyue would be willing to.
Bruh, these people are so gullible. This is sad. Alright. Female believer.
Finally, a life full of hope and purpose.
Mm-hmm. What are your thoughts on the
Oh,
Master of Stars?
Are you believers too?
No.
After my fiance had been left, I cried
Oh.
every day. But then I turned to the Master of Stars for help. At his suggestion, I started burning paintings of my fiance and casting the ashes
What?
into the ocean at sunrise. I can't explain it, but it really worked. I know in my heart that he'll return. This is not some sort of positive thinking trick. I'm certain of it. I'm
Bruh.
so overjoyed that I gave a portion of my wedding budget to the Master of Stars as an offering.
Bruh.
After all, if not for him, I wouldn't be getting my fiance back, in which case I wouldn't need it anyway.
Bruh, these people, they're so stupid.
What do you think? One's adherents may
I think they're
exaggerate a
stupid
little,
as fuck.
but they speak from the heart.
Oh my god. From their imaginations, I'd say.
Surely you jest.
No,
There
you're
was once
scaring
a
people.
senior Adeptus, Xie Wu Liang, known to the people as Liangzi. He said this: all things are connected. That which mortals call imagination is merely the bridge betwixt the spiritual and the material. In other words, Their wishes are already on the path of transitioning into reality. Does this make things clearer?
Nope. It makes them way more complicated. But basically what you're saying is that their wishes can come true, right?
Indeed. You are perceptive, my diminutive friend.
Okay. So we also have one other question.
Oh? You need but ask.
Go on, take it off.
Isn't that a bit inappropriate?
I don't care.
Indeed. It would be inappropriate for one to remove one's mask.
Just do it, bitch.
Wanders among mortals, doing good and cleansing
Yeah, rip it
evil.
off.
One reveals not one's visage to avoid further disturbance to this realm than is necessary.
Ah, got it.
Bruh.
Now then, what are your wishes?
I want to know where my sibling is.
One senses that a tragic tale lies behind this wish.
Yeah.
So be it. This wish is not beyond one's power to grant.
Okay, then grant it, bitch.
But first, one must see some proof of your faith.
Bruh.
What's that supposed to mean?
You scammer.
The
You
way of
dirty
the Adepti
scammer.
cannot be grasped from words alone. One must seek the profound truths that lie beyond them. Should you fail to perceive one's hidden meaning, then regrettably, one may lend you no aid.
What do we do? Paimon doesn't understand him at all.
I think he wants some fucking money.
Oh, that's right. Some of those believers mentioned that they had to pay a pretty sum for the Adeptus' help, didn't they? Well, Paimon's not forking over anymore, and we don't have anything valuable enough on us. You don't even have a vision.
Yeah. No need to rub it in, but I don't think people put visions up for sale.
Hey, why don't we make him a tasty snack? No one can resist the temptation of good food, can they?
No one who shares your values for sure.
A tasty snack is sure to work. Why don't we head over to Wanwen Bookhouse and see if they got any new recipes in?
We gonna learn how to make almond tofu for Zhao? Hair up, hair up, hair up.
So, you'd like a copy of Yaksha's The Guardian Adepti?
Yes. Here, and keep the change.
Oh, aren't you generous? Thank you for your patronage.
How suspicious.
Hey, isn't that, Star Snapper? What a coincidence running into him again.
Coincidence or adeptinance? Okay, Jesus Christ. It's Star Trek.
Did you
All this
hear
is
the
gonna
name
whip
of
out
the
something
book
like
you
your
just
sisters
bought?
with you down always has
Was
bitch
it
in your heart.
Yaksha's the Guardian Adepti?
Probably.
Well, anyway, it was definitely a book about the Adepti. Why would an Adeptus want to buy a book about himself?
Because he's not an adepti. I always found him fishy.
Really? What's so fishy about him?
Why would an adeptus want people to pay them more?
That's a good point. None of the other Adepti we've met seemed like they needed anything from
His
anyone.
scent. No.
Hmm.
I'm not sniffing adepti.
Paimon thinks we should check out that book. Maybe we'll find out something about this guy that we can use.
I think this guy's just a fucking scammer. That's what I think, Paimon. Hello, G-Fang.
Hey there! We'd like a copy of Yaksha's The Guardian Adepti. Do you have one in stock?
Huh. Since when did that old chestnut become a bestseller? You're a rare breed of youngster if this is what you like to read. But you should be able to find a copy somewhere on that desk over there.
Somewhere on which desk? Oh, this one.
This is the one! Let's see what it's all about, shall we?
In ancient times, Liyue
Oh,
was a land of
Daddy
misery,
Zhongli.
where the shadow of evil loomed large. As slain gods festered, their vengeful wrath cursed the world, manifesting in infernal forms. When demons stirred, miasmas, monsters, and mutations infested the land. Then Rex Lapis summoned the Yakshas to vanquish the demons.
Daddy Zhongli, hello.
They swore an oath. Restore order through slaughter, purge
Oh.
evil through battle. To this, we dedicate our lives. Eons of bloodshed later, karmic debt weighed upon them, phantom wrath seeping into their broken souls. They went mad with fear, turned on each other, or succumbed to the darkness. Of the 5 foremost Yakshas, death came to 3, while the 4th vanished without a trace. In the millennia since, one conqueror of demons remains the sole surviving Yaksha in the mortal realm. And only on moonlit nights, in the glow from Guyon, and in the sound of the Dihua flute, is his memory preserved.
Zhao and his dads.
This book is about the Yakshas, a group of adepti who defend Liyue. Seems like a pretty niche topic. Was there anything that stood out to you?
Yeah, Zhao. About the sole surviving Yaksha.
So, there used to be 5 main Yakshas, but supposedly only one of them is still alive today. Do you think that it could have anything to do with that Star Snatcher guy?
No.
No, surely not. He doesn't exactly give off the impression that he's been suffering for thousands of years.
Yeah. About
The book says that the wrathful spirits of the gods defeated during the Archon War can sometimes cause plagues, monsters, or mutations. All of which sound pretty horrendous. Hey, wait a second. Paimon wonders if... Do you think those super evil hilichurls we saw earlier were the mutations that the book's talking about?
Probably. About
The
karma.
book says that the Yakshas, after fighting against the wrath of the gods for thousands of years, became bound by karma. Poisoned by the hateful thoughts of the gods, the Yakshas would often descend into indescribable fits of terror, rage, or agony. It's so tragic. After everything they went through in all their years of protecting Liyue, they got no reward and had to deal with so much suffering instead.
Nothing else I can think of.
Yep, Paimon thinks we've already summed up all the key points. So back to the matter at hand. The things we need answers on are 1, where did those super evil-looking hilichurls come from? And 2, what does Star Snatcher have to do with the Yakshas, right? Now to head back to where this all started and commence our investigation. Let's part the fog of mystery that hangs over Dwayne Karst and let the truth shine through in its full glory.
You're way too into this.
To be honest, Paimon actually hopes he is a real Adeptus. His exorcism technique seemed real enough at least. But if we get our hopes up, there's further for them to come down. So it makes sense to investigate thoroughly first, just to be sure. Alright, let's head back to Wangshu Inn!
I could be redeeming RR right now if Jimmy weren't so greedy, Sag. Yeah. Yeah, you could have. But Jimmy decided to do it 30 times in one stream. It should have been me. No. I love the music in this game. Alright.
Flee at my command, foul demons! Flee! Why won't you flee?
Uh-oh. Looks like
Bruh.
Star Snatcher's in trouble. And there are innocent bystanders here, too. We have to step in.
Bruh.
Oh, I don't get it. Why didn't the Sigil of Permission do anything? Has the evil aura of these hilly churls grown in intensity?
Sigil of Permission, huh? Now why does that sound familiar?
Yes, they got out of Weiyun. Wait, the get out of Weiyun free card. So that's what he was using for his exorcism.
Right! It's a keepsake of the Adepti, so it must still contain traces of their power. No wonder he was able to scare those monsters away earlier.
What are you two babbling on about? One is merely underslept, meaning that one's adeptal power is not in full flow. Were one but given another opportunity...
Well, as it happens, there goes another bunch of evil hilly churls over there. Should we leave them to you then?
One suddenly feels ill at ease. Surely one has overexpended one's
Bruh.
adeptal powers. Otherwise, one would surely purge these infernal beings at once.
So you were just bragging after all. We were right to be suspicious. Come on, Traveler. Looks like it's up to us. Use your elemental sight and hunt them down.
Alright. Is this when we go see Zhao? Daddy Zhao. Daddy Zhao! Hold on. Hold on, let me just, No! Stop raining! Oh no, let me in! Okay, never mind.
This is where you
Boo! How dare it rain?
Oh, it's that Conqueror of Demons again. No wonder. Paimon was just wondering who could have made such short work of these hilly churls.
Hey,
Let's
Zaddy.
see what a real adept.
It's you. I remember you. I was purging some living beings that had been tainted by the demonic. It would appear that I have caused you some trouble.
Huh? He isn't usually this polite. What's going on? But you are exorcising demons. How is that causing trouble?
That is because the changes that occurred in these monsters stem from me. Or more precisely, from the karma I have accumulated.
Mutations? Karma? Does that mean...
Zhao is the final Yaksha.
Yeah! Paimon remembers that Xiao is also called the Vigilant Yaksha, isn't he? So that means... Oh...
Yeah, me too!
Poor Xiao!
Me too, Paimon. We are reading a book called Yaksha's the Guardian Adepti.
I see. You must mean that piece of literati fan fiction from a few hundred years ago.
Okay.
All things are impermanent, and to exist is to suffer. We Yakshas have no need of sympathy or tears. My comrades who have passed on would see your tears as a stain upon their legacy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It matters not. In any case, I am on my way to purge a cavern of demonic influence, so we shall part ways here.
Wait! Take us with you! We'll be a big help! Paimon promises.
No need. I am used to fighting alone. And in any case, these mutations originated from me to begin with.
Well then... Oh! Consider it
Let
Paimon's
us
penance
join.
for being accidentally rude just now. Please?
Well, come on then.
So, Xiao, you've been suffering from the bad karma all this time?
Suffering is my price to pay for eons of endless slaughter. I have come to accept this.
Oh.
But in recent years, other living things have suffered, when the burden should be mine alone to bear. I must reflect on this. Finish your preparations, and we shall enter. We should not leave those monsters
Yay.
be for too long.
I'm sorry, what? That's crazy. Who would ever say that? That's so crazy. Whoa.
Ooh, this place gives Paimon goosebumps.
Paimon, you're fine.
I will use the ritual known as the Bane of All Evil to relieve this place of its karma. You must remain calm. Do not allow yourself to be affected by the lingering wrath of bygone gods.
Disappear!
Oh, this is like a sea or something, Xiao. Oh, I'm just Xiao.
Worthless! Here! Useless! Worthless! Worthless! Worthless!
Bane of all evil. That must be the power you got for being a vigilant Yaksha, right? Paimon's just realized that you only wear your mask when you're fighting the bad guys. But that Star Snatcher guy wears his mask the rest of the time, too.
Star Snatcher? I am aware of no Adeptus by such a name.
So he is a fraud! Well, we'll continue this discussion later. You should focus on your battle for now.
Yeah, no shit, he's a fraud. He's asking for money.
Here! Here! Worthless! Worthless! Foreign! Here! Worthless!
Hold on, let me just,
Worthless! Useless!
It is good that we came here. An unusual number of living things had fallen under infernal influence. Had we not arrived in good time, the consequences would have been unthinkable. Now, this Star Snatcher you speak of. What is the situation?
He's a fake ass Adepti.
Tell you?
An Adeptus who grants wishes. To think that people could be so easily deceived by such blatant lies.
As an Adeptus, do you have the power to grant wishes, Yao?
The Liyue of yesteryear would never ask the Adepti for boons unearned. Millennia ago, the ancestral people of Liyue asked for nothing more than the strength to defend the land they called their home.
To be honest, an Adepti who grants people's wishes is probably more appealing to people nowadays.
However feeble people nowadays may be, they are not my concern. I concern myself only with following Rex Lapis's original decree.
Oops. Paimon spoke without thinking again. Oh, one more thing. That fake Adeptus has a sigil of permission. It's what he uses to exorcise demons.
Wait. Truly? Fool. Exorcising demons without exterminating them. It is no wonder they have been congregating here. If this continues, things may spiral out of even my control. We must confiscate his sigil of permission.
I think I'd also like to teach him a lesson.
Paimon agrees. We've got to show that trickster what you get for trying to fool us. And it just so happens that we've got a real Adeptus with us too. If Xiao were to teach Star Snatcher a lesson, you can bet he'll never dare to pose as an Adeptus ever again.
No. I only slay demons. I do not kill mortals.
Who said anything about killing him?
It would certainly benefit Liyue if we could convince him to cease his wicked ways. I possess an art called Dream Trawler. It is normally used to separate the soul from the body, that one might cultivate oneself in a waking dream.
Ooh.
But it can also be used to call forth the spirits of others.
Whoa. Now that's a real Adepti art for ya.
Fancy. Similar to... You'll scare him out of his wits for sure.
A ritual must be performed for this art to be used. Assist me in gathering a few items. A censer, 7 lamps, and something to reduce the temperature.
Yes, sir.
Reduce the temperature. Oh, but as for the censer and the 7 lamps...
Do you know of the 2 Yaksha statues that stand guard beside a merchant road on the southern face of Mount Tianheng? The ancestors of the people of Liyue built shrines there to honor the Yakshas. You should still be able to find some ceremonial items there. Once you have found them, meet me at the Yaksha statues after nightfall, and I will teach you how to use this art.
Alright. Oh.
Ooh, this
The spirit soars the mountains high,
Not
while the
pervasive.
body rests as the world goes by.
sorry to interrupt you, but...
We'd like to borrow a censer and some lamps.
Well, I'll be. Isn't that something? A pair walk into a shrine, neither to seek nor worship gods or adepti, but to pilfer the tools of worship for their own ends.
We know it's rude to ask, but we just need them for a short while. Honest.
For the Dream Trawler ritual, I trust.
How'd you know that?
I have been in the shrine for far longer than you would expect. Perhaps as a reward for my faithfulness, I have been endowed with some understanding of the Adepti arts.
Wow. Paimon's never heard of that happening before.
It matters not. Take what you need. It is a fortuitous thing that these items may be of service to you. They served little purpose here, in any case.
Something on your mind?
Nothing that you need concern yourself with. Please, take what you wish.
This sensor should be fine, right? At least it isn't as run down as the shrine. So next, we just need to grab the 7 star lamps, right? The sooner we start, the sooner we'll be done.
Am I blind? Hello? Where's the lamps? I am blind. Whoops, I can't.
Paimon thinks we've got all the ones we can use.
Oh.
Huh? Where'd he go? He was right here.
I presumed that once you had acquired what you came for, you would forget about me and simply be on your way.
Ah! It's that guy's voice. Hello? Where are you?
My physical form ceased to exist over 1,000 years ago. What you witnessed earlier was an illusion, created by the Adepti art known as mortal lingering. Now that you have taken the 7-star lamps and sensor used in the mortal lingering ritual, my form is no longer visible to you.
You're a ghost.
It is not untrue to say this. The line between Adepti and ghosts is a fine one indeed. I was once a junior in the Order of the Yakshas, bestowed with the name Pervases by Rex Lapis himself. Yet my strength failed, and I was slain in battle. Today is the anniversary of my death. My last wish was to see a modern Liyue, and so I took the liberty of performing this ritual here. That aside, you were sent here by the Conqueror of Demons, were you not?
So, you two know each other then?
I sense his aura upon you. That and the heavy burden of his karma. Even after all these millennia, he still must endure such tremendous suffering. I am truly ashamed.
Don't say that, Pervases. You sacrificed your life for Liyue, didn't you?
Life is a precious thing, yes. But when I think of the burden that the Conqueror of Demons must bear, death seems to me to have been the easy way out. A selfish indulgence, even.
Pervases.
I apologize. Birthdays are joyful occasions, but by the same token, it is hard not to be melancholy on the anniversary of one's death. The mortal lingering will not last much longer. Take care, you two. And please pass on my regards to the Conqueror of Demons.
You take care too, Pervases.
If only I could taste some authentic grilled tickerfish once more. By wave and storm I hunt for fish. By wind and snow I slay evil.
Huh? Looks like he's gone then. Paimon really hopes that at least someone will remember Pervases the Yaksha. We should get going. But let's come back here and make an offering sometime.
Aww. Bruh! You're joking! Can I get rid of this quest? Hello? Okay, well, we have to do a little bit of the Jade Chamber Rising quest, as it seems, in order to do literally any other quest. That's annoying. Because it's an Archon quest, and I'd rather it have its own fucking day, but... Or not Archon quest, it's, No, it is an Archon quest. Fuck my life.
Huh. They're not here. Let's keep looking.
Nope, still can't. So annoying. Okay. Oh, there's Shenhe.
Well, will you look at that, ma'am? Nowhere left to run. Don't worry, we're not bad guys. You give us some Mora, we give you a little info. Everybody's a winner.
Boss, I got a bad feeling about this. Look at her, the white hair, the energy she gives off. I'm telling you, there's something different about her.
So what? She's loaded. How are we ever going to repay those gambling debts if we just let money walk away from us, huh?
I've already told you, I don't need your information. If you still can't grasp that, I'm happy to repeat it in a way that won't be so easy to forget.
Come on, ma'am. You seem like an intelligent lady. I shouldn't have to spell this out to you. It's not about whether you need the info or not, okay? It's about you taking out your money and handing it over and nobody getting hurt.
I won't.
No more excuses!
Boy.
I know you have money. I saw you. Yeah, I saw you. Strolling into Leo Lee Pavilion, ordering a table full of food, and only taking a few bites. Then Shinyu at kiosk, then Wanmin restaurant. Same story each time. You order all the signature dishes, take a few bites, then you're on your way again. How could you afford to be so wasteful if you weren't from a rich family? And since you're so rich, what's the loss to you in giving us a little spare change, huh?
Master warned me not to lay a hand on anyone in Liyue Harbor. But here we are. Perhaps... yes. Let's call it fate.
Boss, I'm telling you, something's not right.
What are you afraid of? We're just selling information. It's not illegal. If she lays a finger on us, all the better. We'll sue her for everything she's worth.
There they are. They're trying to intimidate people into doing business.
Oh, you again.
The Millilith. What are the Millilith doing here? Did you do this? You ought to mind your own business. I swear.
What?
Silence! How dare you threaten innocent civilians? You're coming with us.
Damn right, bitch.
No,
Fuck off.
Don't be angry, sir. Please, let me explain.
Nope. You lost your chance. You're welcome, lady. Don't worry, everything's okay now.
Shenhe?
Oh.
My name.
Okay, well, I know.
Oh, so your name's Shenhe. Paimon's name is, well, Paimon.
Yeah, no shit, Paimon.
Paimon's travel buddy.
Oh, I've heard about you two before. Thank you for helping to defuse the situation. I could have dealt with it myself, though. I suspect smashing his head against the ground a handful of times is all it would have taken to get him to surrender.
You can't do that. That's way too violent.
Nah.
This is Liyue Harbor. There laws against that kind of stuff, you know.
Okay,
Laws?
well. Yes. Have you not heard of the law, Shinha?
No, apparently not.
Really? So, how exactly have you...
What was that
That
noise?
would be my stomach growling. I haven't eaten enough.
She's so honest. Wait, that's right. They said you went around all the restaurants ordering this and that and the other, but only took a small bite of each dish. Then of course you're still hungry. So, anything in particular you're hungry for?
Chingson, glaze lily, violet grass.
Bruh,
These
what?
are my usuals.
You freak. Those are all medicinal herbs.
Medicinal herbs?
Kinda hard to explain. Anyway, Booba Pharmacy's not far away. Let's take Shenhe there for a big medicinal meal. After all, you can't work on an empty stomach. Psst. Do you think
Can I please? Ah! Huh. No. I would have continued this so quick. God
Seems
damn
like it's her
it.
first time in Liyue Harbor, and she doesn't seem to get
Hello,
it.
herbalist Lee.
Are you here to buy some herbs? I do hope you brought your prescription.
No, we don't have
Ginseng,
prescription.
glaze lily, and violet grass, please. Half a pound of each.
What kind of prescription is this? Sounds more like a lunch order. Oh, here you go. That's everything we have in stock.
Thank you.
Freak.
She's really eating them.
My hunger has now abated. Thank you.
Are they really that good?
Rather awful.
Then why did you eat them?
Though they were not completely devoid of sweet fragrance. After consuming a large quantity of them, bitterness is all that remains.
So, how come you chow down on these and barely touch the restaurant food? If Paimon had enough, Mora, Paimon would go to the fanciest restaurant in town and order a whole table of food and eat it all in one go.
We know
Because I'm not sure whether I will remain here in the future. The food of the mortal realm is most delicious, but should I return to the mountains, yearning for the food here shall only pose an obstacle to my continued spiritual development. Sampling
Okay.
each dish in order to appreciate its taste is enough.
Return to the mountains. That proves it. Paimon knew she was an Adeptus.
Not an Adeptus.
Enough about me. What are your plans from here?
Oh, right! Paimon almost forgot! We came out to take part in the Rebuild the Jade Chamber competition! And now we're probably super behind because we've been held up for so long.
I see. I heard something about the contest when I was passing by.
Yep! You get to ask Ningguang any question you want if you win! Were you interested in the contest too, Shenhe?
I came for the rebuilding of the Jade Chamber, but until this point I had no intention of joining a contest. However, you have shown me your kindness, and I would now like to lend you my assistance. Oh, don't worry. I ask for nothing in return.
Wow! You really don't have to. But having an Adeptus help out will make things
She's
a whole
not
lot
an
easier,
Adeptus.
so...
Sure, then let's
not
join
delay.
forces.
I have a plan.
Damn, okay.
Paimon bets this is gonna be the awesomest plan ever!
I am not sure whether or to what extent this plan can be classified as awesome. I do, however, believe it will be highly effective. We simply need to dispose of everyone who is currently ahead of us.
Hey, Shenhe, no!
Then we alone shall become the victors.
Shenhe!
Vito! That is not acceptable! Not by a long shot!
Really? But I hear that competition is in essence about conflict and one-upmanship.
Look, we want to win this competition fair and square, okay? Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Cores, and Adepti Sigils.
I was wondering who I could hear arguing over there.
Bonjour.
So, it's you.
Baiju? What are you doing out here?
Lady Ningguang wishes to purchase a large batch of wound dressing. We're running low at the store, so I came out to fetch the ingredients personally.
Huh? How come Lady Ningguang needs so much wound dressing all of a sudden?
I'm not too sure. I did hear she's looking to rebuild the Jade Chamber. Maybe for its first aid on site? I didn't ask, though. Far be it from me to pry into my customers' personal affairs. Oh, and she also borrowed Chi-Chi. Meaning Boo Boo Pharmacy is very short-handed right now. I don't suppose any
How
of
did she
you are
steal
looking
Chi-Chi?
for part-time
Oh my
work
God.
by any chance?
No, we've got other stuff to do. While you're here though, you seem to know a lot. Have you ever heard of something called Sunset Vermilionite?
Ah, the variety of plostrite used in the Jade Chamber, yes? There is some mention of it in the Seven Mountain Treatises. When activated, Sunset Vermilionite rises up all the way into the clouds. It's very rare indeed. As far as
Ooh.
the records show, virtually all Sunset Vermilionite in existence has been mined and taken possession of. But the Feiyun Commerce Guild would know far more about this than I do.
Okay then, let's go ask at the Feiyun Commerce Guild.
We'll see if they'll tell us the truth.
Thanks, Baiju.
You're quite welcome. Good luck to you all. And if there's anything further you need from me, just come to the Boo Boo Pharmacy.
He's so hoity-toity, isn't he? Wait. Yes! Okay. Yippee! It's already so late. Bruh.
What greater pleasure is there than the unexpected?
Oh, after nightfall? My dumbass. Oops. Zao. Oh, hello. Oh, I'm smart. Whoops, there we go. Hello, Zhao.
have you gathered the items for the ritual?
Yes.
This sensor and these lamps. Their designs are flawless, almost as if they were made specifically for use in the Adepti arts. Where did you come by them?
We got them from a yaksha named Pervases.
Oh, and, he says hi!
Pervases. Yes. This does have the hallmarks of something Pervases might do. As I thought, it seems that he could not leave Liyue behind, either. I hope that its present state will allow him to rest in peace. Well then, let us begin preparing for the ritual. Place the censer in the middle, and surround it with the 7-star lamps. Adorn the area with the items of abject cold. Once this is done, we shall proceed. Yes, this will do. Now, the next step is the key to performing Dream Trawler. There are 4 steps to performing this ritual. Offering incense, meditation, incantation, and loosing an arrow.
Seems like a real rigmarole.
Adepti arts are the product of millennia of study by Adepti. Do not dismiss their mystical workings as rigmarole.
Yes, sir.
Failure to take this seriously could cause the technique to devour one's own body, or cause the spirit to be sundered from one's flesh permanently.
Stop talking! Paimon, sorry!
When offering the incense, we place the incense into the censer with reverence for Rex Lapis in our hearts. Meditation is to empty ourselves of trivial thoughts, and to focus on the target of the art we are performing. Then we shall recite the incantation in a loud voice. Devayaksha, bring forth sin! Finally, we will loose an arrow towards each of the Yaksha statues to enlist their authority for our contract. If all goes well, Star Snatcher's soul will be brought forth shortly.
Understood. Hold on, Jet. 1 second, I'm doing something really quick.
If you have no other questions, let us begin.
Aye, aye, Captain. Damn. Show's so hot, guys.
Then we meditate. Paimon
Oh. Devayaksha, bring forth sin.
Bring forth sin! It looks like the Yaksha statues are glowing at the waist. So we just fire 1 arrow each at the glowing parts, right? We finished the ritual! And we followed all the instructions to the letter.
Close enough.
Okay.
Leave the rest to me. You two get ready to greet him.
Yes, sir.
Where is one? Huh? You two look familiar. What's with one's body? One feels light, weightless.
Guess what? You're already dead.
Impossible. One was just lying in peaceful repose at Wang Shu Inn.
Well, too bad, so sad.
That must be it. Of course it must. As expected of an adeptus such as oneself. One must indeed be in a dream.
There's no helping this guy, is there?
Oh, you're not dreaming. Dreamers, after all, feel no pain.
What is the meaning of this? Do you truly think that one will permit such insolence in one's own dreams?
You don't have a
Alright,
choice.
time to take him down a peg.
Such impertinence. Where are one's followers when one needs them? Please stop. I surrender. I surrender.
So are we still gonna do this one self song and dance?
No, never again. You almost killed me. Oh, how did I ever have the misfortune to meet you two? Please, great Adepti, spare my life. I won't do this ever again, I swear it.
We did call your spirit here, but we're not Adepti. He, however, is.
You deceive the masses with quackery. Masquerade as an Adeptus. Exorcise demons without exterminating them. And display a callous lack of regard for life. One day, you will reap that which you have sown. For those who invite the infernal into their lives, there is no redemption.
You're...
Seems like Shell's got him scared stiff.
Oh, great Adeptus. Might I ask your name?
He is the conqueror of demons.
It really is you. It's truly you. Never in my life did I imagine that I might meet the conqueror of demons, the vigilant Yaksha himself.
You know about Xiao?
Of course. My grandfather was a folklorist. I learned the tales of the conqueror of demons at his knee. To this day, I'm an avid collector of books concerning the Yakshas. But ever since I discovered a sigil of permission while rummaging through my grandfather's personal effects, at first, I was just imitating the Adepti for fun.
Huh. So to sum you up, you're Xiao's biggest fan?
Bruh.
Yes. Thank you both for allowing me to witness the conqueror of demons in the flesh. It's like a dream come true.
That wasn't quite our intention.
Please allow me to swear this oath before the great conqueror of demons. I swear to turn away from evil, to live an honest life, and to never again stain the name of the Adepti.
I will remember your oath. Now go.
Thank you. 1,000 thanks for your forgiveness, and for all that you have done for Leah.
Aww.
He seemed very earnest when he was making that oath there. Guess he won't be tricking anyone anymore. Oh, wait. We haven't gotten the sigil of permission back yet. Let's head over to Wangshu Inn first thing tomorrow and look for him.
Okay, I have work tomorrow, so after this story quest, we might not do Zhongli's next story quest. I think we might just save it maybe for tomorrow night, unless I get off of work too late. Then we might do it.
Hey there,
Who
boss.
knows when?
Star Snatcher's staying here, right?
Star Snatcher. He signed in here under the name Wang Ping An. He's already checked out. He said he wished to go on a solo pilgrimage. Ah, yes. He also requested that I give this letter to a traveler who journeys together with a talking fairy, should they come asking for him.
Talking fairy? Who's that?
I wonder who, Paimon.
Well, anyway, you must be the traveler. Here's the letter.
How strange that he would leave a letter for us. Is this the final attempt to fool us, maybe? Come on, open it. Paimon's curious. Huh? Seems
By the
like
time
he
you read
actually
this
left
letter,
us a few nice trinkets.
I will live
Along
in.
with... Woohoo! The sigil of permission!
Paimon, I'm trying to read.
Paimon hasn't met a bad guy like him in a long time.
By the time you read this letter, I will have embarked on my journey of self-improvement. I regret that I cannot apologize to the two of you in person. I hope that you will forgive me. Since the conqueror of demons appeared to me in a dream, I have not slept. My nights have been spent thinking about how I may fulfill my vow. Not only have I deceived you two, but I have also exploited the hopes and dreams of my believers. People in dire straits oft become weak, thirsting blindly after something to believe in. With my lies, I brought them false starvation, with their true desires grew further and further away, while their true desires grew further and further away. I know in that long-gone era, the desires of mankind were not as complicated as they have become now. The conqueror of demons shouldered the desires of Liyue's people as he contended with demons. Wearing his mask, he concealed the weakness brought by human desire. As a false adeptus, I am one who always wears a mask. A true adeptus only needs to wear it when facing demons. If I wear the mask to hide the evil that has corrupted my heart, then the conqueror of demons wears a mask to hide the part of him that is human. Oh, damn. And yet he wears the face of a demon king, only that he might subdue all demons. Once I realized all this, I became deeply aware of my own ugliness, and I understand that what it truly means to be an Adeptus. I set off on this journey over hill and river, strengthening my body and spirit, not because I harbor any hope of fully atoning for my sins. I do it only to earn the right to be counted among the believers of the Adepti. I've already asked someone to return the money I cheated others of. A few goods remain in my possession, but they are of no use to me on my journey of self-improvement. Please take them. Please take the sigil of permission that my father left me as well. I am no longer worthy of it. I wish that you will be granted that which you desire. May we meet again. Lung Pengang, a sinner. I'm actually quite touched.
Yeah. Anyway, let's go take the sigil of permission to Xiao, shall we?
Upstairs we go. Zhao! Oh, lower? He's never lower. What? Zhao? Oh, he's eating. Hello.
Ah, there you are. We got the sigil of permission back. Do you want to take it?
You have my thanks.
May I take your order, sir?
1 grilled ticker fish.
Aww.
Certainly. We'll prepare it for you immediately.
Huh. No almond tofu this time? Well, that's not like Xiao.
Ticker fish was Pervasi's favorite dish.
Aww.
I just wanted to see how it tastes.
Huh.
By wave and storm I hunt for fish. By wind and snow I slay evil.
Oh, Zhao.
Was there anything else? I am accustomed to eating alone.
We'll leave you be then.
And so, Detective Paimon and the trust...
Okay, shut up, Paimon. Hello, Zhao. Alright, that's gonna be all for today. Let me see who we can raid. Oh, Kata's live. Guitars. I think we'll raid Kata. And if he's ending stream, I'll laugh. Okay, we're gonna raid him. Wait, what? I think Kata might be raiding. Hold on. Oh no, they're raiding somebody else. Okay. I thought for a second I thought Kata was raiding me because I heard the words Genshin. Okay, well no, Kata's raiding somebody else. Kata has more friends than me. I always forget that. Okay. Who else do I know that is live? I don't really know anybody else. So I guess we're just gonna kind of end stream. Goodbye, everybody. See you later.